All right, welcome back to Benmobiles. It is the third Saturday of August, August 19th, and we are at the Bartow Cars and Coffee, and it is at the Bartow Airport, also known as the Bartow Air Base for locals. So just going to put my usual disclaimer in. A lot of the information I give on cars is off the top of my head. I'm not quite the expert that most people are, so if there's some errors in there, forgive me, and feel free to correct any errors in the comment section. Also, if you see a particular car that is like a real wow value for you, go ahead and say, that's my car. So we got a few cars here, and I'm going to flip the camera and get started. So there's a familiar car for you guys, and I'm just going to give you a quick overview here. The runways are over there. You can see a plane taxiing by in the distance. Small airport, just a very local airport. So let's get to it. Let's start with this 1965 Mustang Fastback. Very, very beautiful car. That's a 289, which is the original size engine that came with this car. I believe this car's been restored. But let's look at that wood steering wheel with the detail on it. Those chrome buttons going around. You don't see that in today's stuff. And it's a manual transmission. Very, very nice car. The backup lights are classic Mustang backup lights there next to the exhaust ports. Way down low. I'm gonna have to find out what this lever is for. I'm not really sure. There's only one on that one side. And we have a couple more Mustangs here. I believe they're all 289s. One's a 64.5. I've showed this before. It has a name, Sally, Mustang Sally. It's the original. It's an original Mustang. 64.5 was the original Mustang, period. Obviously, this has been restored, re-engined, etc. I'm not sure what year this is. This is a little later. This could be a 60, anything from a 65 to a 67. Not positive. But again, 289, obviously been re-engined, probably partially restored anyway. It's an automatic. Nice paint job, very nice car, nice wheels too. What are these? These are, I'm not sure, US something, US mags. Okay, those are pretty cool wheels. Okay, we're going to check out this Porsche, because this Porsche is a pretty cool Porsche because it has the Chevrolet engine conversion. So you can buy a kit and you can put this LS3 engine in your Porsche. It is pretty pricey to do, but you have a really high horsepower engine with a lot of weight over those rear wheels. And this makes this Porsche really, really fast. Way faster than the original engine. And that is a thing. It's an actual kit that is sold, and they've sold a lot of them apparently because they're still in business. That is, I believe the LS3 is a 6.2 liter in that area, 6.2, 6.3. So slides right in there with the kit. All right, let's see what else we have here. Nice looking Camaro there. Got some street rods. There's our friends with the awesome $5 breakfast. You can't beat it with a stick or otherwise. Let me get my zoom back up here where it should go. All right. Alrighty, a Callaway Corvette, supercharged. That's pretty interesting. Take a look at this interior. Not bad. This is some sort of special build Corvette. Because you don't see, oh, it's a Grand Sport. Okay. There you go. It's a Grand Sport. I'm not sure what year, but it is a front engine Corvette, which makes it a real Corvette. There's a nice Chevy 2 hot rod. Looks to be a Chevy small block. Here's a very, very nice Corvair. So this has 4 carburetors on it. Are those 1 barrels? The carbs?
On Lloyd's?
Probably.
Oh, this is Lloyd's?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. No wonder it's so clean and
Yeah, they're
perfect.
1 barrel.
This car is amazing.
Yeah, that's what is this, like a 68? It's a definitely a later one.
I don't know. It doesn't have any side lights on it, so it's got to be earlier than 68.
Okay. It's a convertible too. That's a gorgeous car. Wow. Yeah, this is a later Corvair, the American Volkswagen with the rear engine. What year is it? 65. Wow, that's very modern looking. Oh, there it is, 65 Chevrolet Corvair Corsa. Again, the gentleman that owns this owns a automobile restoration business right here in Bartow, right here at the airbase actually. So he has really, really nice stuff. I mean, yeah, this car is gorgeous. Wow. Whew. Very modern looking too. Corvairs were kind of a love them or hate them kind of car. The later models, as far as I know, didn't sell that well, so there's not that many of them. Of course, they suffered from the book Unsafe at Any Speed. I'm trying to remember the guy's name that wrote it, because the early ones had a problem about tipping over because the transaxles were rigid. And there's the gas tank, which is kind of odd. It's in the front, of course, a rear engine car. And you have a big frunk. I mean, if you raise the hood on this thing, you'd have a lot of space in there. So,
Probably a 215.
wow, that's really nice. That's a gorgeous car. That's a BA Benmobile, a bad bleep Benmobile for sure. Let's check out this rat rod coming by. Flying Tiger. Now, here we go. Any fans of the rock band Heart would be into this because it's a Barracuda. Very nice one too. Got your 4-barrel Mopar V8. Not sure what size engine that is, but I can find out. What engine is that? 340? Is that what came with it originally? Is that what came with it originally?
No, it was originally 318.
Oh, okay. Nice. What year?
69.
69. Very nice Barracuda. And there's the Barracuda in the back seat. So if you got your fishing rod, you can go for it. And there's the Barracuda again. The official Mopar Barracuda. And again,
This is where the red eye started.
oh yeah?
I'm joking. I painted the red eye in the Barracuda's on.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks good. And you got your backup lights Mustang style. I guess that was popular in the 60s to have them down low like that.
What's that?
The backup lights.
That's where they belong.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool.
68,
You know-
we're up here.
Okay. And they moved them
67,
down.
we're back down there too.
Ah, interesting. It's interesting how they move little things around on cars year to year. All for sales. Is that a manual or automatic? Automatic. All right. Nice. Very cool. Got an original style battery in there. Look at that. You don't see those too often. Where'd you buy that? Where'd you buy the battery?
It's a regular battery.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's got the had the long plates on there.
yeah.
I just pulled them off and bought these.
Okay, so it looks like an old style.
I turned them down so they'd fit in there. It's a regular battery.
Ah, neat. That's a good idea. Nice little touch.
Yeah.
All right. No air conditioning.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. It's got everything else though. All right, there goes the camouflage mobile. A Dodge Super Bee truck. Late model stuff. Here at Benmobiles, we try to focus on older American stuff or interesting resto mods like that Porsche. Here's a nice El Camino GMC Sprint. It's not an El Camino, it's a GMC Sprint, which was the GMC truck version of the Chevrolet El Camino. You don't see too many of these. These are pretty rare. Obviously, the El Camino is much more popular. It's essentially the same vehicle. I'm sure the GMC had, a few little nuances that were different, like that badge, GMC Sprint. All right. This is not a super huge cruise-in, but it does pretty well. It's also summer, so it's hot, and there's no snowbirds around, so this definitely grows bigger in the winter. Here's a Yenko Nova with a 396. 350 horsepower, big block, and it does have air conditioning right there. That's a pretty cool Nova. I always like Novas, and it's a manual.
Yeah, make sure you're watering around 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.
He's got a gas can in the back seat. I guess it uses that much gas where you got to carry around a gas can just in case. That's kind of a cool color too, bright orange. Nice 1970 442 Oldsmobile convertible. May have shown this car before. It's for sale. Uh-oh, we'll get a price for you. For sale. There's the number in case you're interested. These are nice cars too. Wow. Whew.
Pull that out, and then your sprinkler heads will just stay clean, like a perfect little dirt circle. What's that?
How much for the 442? Anybody know?
42.
42,000. It's yours. There's the build sheet. I think I showed this car before, actually, last Benmobile possibly. Very nice car though. It's got the original GM style Harrison AC. A convertible with air conditioning. Matter of fact, I ran my air conditioning on the way here this morning with the T-tops off. Similar idea. The Scooby-Doo mobile. I think I've shown this. Rut-row. '72 Chevelle. Scooby's along for the ride. There he is. Even has Scooby-Doo seat covers. There's Scooby again. How many Scooby-Doos are there? I thought there was just one, but anyway. Good Lord, there's another one. All right. Here's another Nova. Wow. I do always like Novas. They're just a good, honest American car. What you can't get more American car than a Nova, really. That looks like that could be the original engine. It's a 350, 5.7 in modern terms. Very basic, no air. You got 2 belts on there, no serpentine. That's very possibly the original engine, which would be almost surprising these days. He's got an extra tachometer, so I'm not sure what's been done to this car, but it's in good shape. Uh-oh, here's another Camaro. It's a 4th generation. It's a Super Sport. What do you know? An LSX. I'm not familiar with that, but I can say he's a T-topper too, as you can see. Similar interior to one that you're all familiar with. He's got his extra support bar.
I said, well, ours is getting 28, just a couple years old. He says,
That's a later model. It's not a 97. You can tell from the headlights
Billy won't mind.
because they're plastic style instead of real glass.
Okay.
That's a cool car. And Dodge Charger
So you don't get the reflection of the sun coming back over the different angle.
Yeah, it makes sense.
with a big block Mopar. What engine is this?
I'm sorry?
What engine?
That's a 505.
Oh, so it's been stroked.
40 stroke.
440 stroked. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, as long as that boy there in the blue jeans and the blue shirt on the right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Billy.
Okay. He's got his MSD ignition. This is a big car, but it'll move for sure with that 440 stroker in it. If anybody remembers the movie, what was it? Crazy Larry, Dirty Mary? Something like that. They drove a Charger similar to this. It was a yellow one. They beat it all to hell, unfortunately. All right. Oh, a Dodge Challenger. Very nice. Challenger, Charger, all part of the Mopar line of the late 60s, early 70s. It's got a 383 Magnum in this. That could be the original engine. That's the original AC compressor for sure. Looks like a York. I believe that's what that is. Again, in very good shape. One thing about a show like this is you won't see wannabe show cars. You'll see stuff that's in good shape, well taken care of. It's not a lot of public here. It's just guys, car guys with their cars. All right. Well, I went all the way around. So we're back where we started. And all right, okay. So hopefully we'll see you again on a future Benmobiles. Hope you're not bored. If you are, you can put that in the comments too. Any suggestions? I know I could probably dress up the videos some, but still looking for that makeup artist, if you know any out there. So we'll see you down the road, no pun intended. Let me think here. The next Benmobiles could be at a First Friday or, yeah, very possibly a First Friday. All right. Unfortunately, I was going to do this at the Bartow Friday Fest last night, but they canceled it. It's supposed to be rain or shine, and it wasn't even raining, and they canceled. It rained like an hour before, and we went there, and they were canceled, and I was taking the wife to dinner anyway, so it didn't really matter, but looks like we have some people over here looking for the show. They don't know how to get in. Flip it for you. There they are. Got a Mustang. Got two Mustangs. They're on the wrong side of the fence on some old runways. Okay, well, until next time, keep kicking asphalt.